So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, you've got to say that there... Can he finish? Goal! Inter! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Not a to Kitolano! Now, in for the pieces! And he's straight offside.
Inter have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Ware gets across to intercept that. That's really well cleared. And he cuts out the supply, and he thumps it clear. Looking for the runner. Dybala unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Osimhen. He's Ware! It's a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told. He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
He's in a good position here. Great chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Messi. Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, nicely intercepted. Costa Curta. Saliba. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Guardiola. Serginho. Diaz. He's through here. Adams gets it clear. Costa Curta. Saliba. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Diaz. Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a go. Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is fabulous. Big header. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now it's Diaz. Diaz going face-to-face with his great rival. Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. And he was alert to it. And that has been clubbed away. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Saliba cuts out the pass. And we have our very first corner. Guardiola goes short. He's gone forward. Tar can get it clear. Goes back. And it's Guardiola.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's gone for a throw-in. Koundé. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Di Lorenzo. Tonali. Di Lorenzo. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Pedri. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Di Lorenzo. Tonali. Costa Curta. He is through here. Oh, well played, well played. It'll be a throw-in. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Serginho. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, delightful ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. And they've got rid. Distributed tidily. Zaire Emery gets rid without sophistication.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And here's Rafinha. Rafinha puts a cross in. And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Diaz gets into some space. Chooses to go back. He's going for goal! Too close for comfort. Saliba. Oh, that's a key interception. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cleared without complication. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And no, that was never going to make it. Tar promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedri. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adams. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pedri. Almost an hour gone. Just off target.
Guardiola nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Cleared away. Costa Curta. Now it's Drogba. Koundé. Serginho. Played out to the right. Adams clears it away. It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pedri is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he gets rid in a hurry. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Guardiola. And it's Davis.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played back in. Can he put it away? That's a half-decent try. And here's the chance to counter. Drogba. Might be taken. It's Drogba! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Inter merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 18, el dorsal 27, el dorsal 5.
Zaire Emery is wide and looking to get onto this.
El dorsal 7, Neymar. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 17, el dorsal 14. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Reinders. Davis. And it's Van Dijk. Koundé. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Reinders. He's looking to set free a runner. Great hit! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Barcelona take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Oh, that's neat.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Danger averted for now. Musiala. Van Dijk. And that will be the final act. Inter Milan, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He's going for goal! Oh, just over.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
That is good alertness. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's intervened well there. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Rivaldo, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Zico. Neymar. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Brazil!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Batistuta. Koundé. Oh, good spread. Chance for the header! Batistuta! Oh, taken with style. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop.
And has a goal! Goal! Brazil! And they've got their lead back. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And yes, it's him again. Brazil go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals...
Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Now it's Neymar. Zico. Oh, he's not getting any further than that. Zico is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Upamecano.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Some really good ball movement. Tar cuts it out. Upamecano. He's had it taken off him. Zico, and he's managed to get free. Tar with the clearance. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Zico looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Zico.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Fires it in low. He can get that clear. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Neymar looks to get on the end of this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Batistuta. Rivaldo powering forward here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, important interception. And he has been fouled there. And we've reached half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 10.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Zico. Koundé. Gets his pass away, and he cuts out the supply. Guardiola. Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Bebeto! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Brazil with the corner, their first. Cleared without hesitation. Guardiola is there to clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Messi. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball, and he's in here. He's tried one.
Público presente na partida de hoje, 70.987 espectadores.
In with a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Stood up well to him there. Now this could be a chance. Bayer gets it away. Koundé, Batistuta, and he was quick to react. And here's Neymar, and the finish! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Teremos uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Inter Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played out to the right. Doué! Oh, bang on target.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's clever. It's Neymar! And more! And surely that settles it. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Brazil grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. No, he's not getting his way this time. Brazil ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Roberto Carlos stands tall and stands strong. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Batistuta. Batistuta. Oh, good ball. There's the hit. It's there. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Great defending, strong and determined. He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Koundé. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Looks
a good ball through.
Minutos de acréscimo.
Zico. Great hit! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. This their second corner of the game. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.